Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about a situation that is probably near and dear to the hearts of anyone who sells anything online. And it's something that really bothers us. And we always try to find ways around it to help customers to know exactly what they're buying. And it's basically that people don't read descriptions. Now, I know for a fact that people do not read the description a lot of times on the things that I sold. They didn't read the description because they would get exactly what they thought they were getting based on what it was described and the pictures and everything. But in their heads, they were thinking it was going to be something else. You really, really need to make an effort to find the description, read the description, make sure that what is being sent to you is what you think it is. Because a lot of times, if you don't do that, you're going to be looking at pictures that are mock-ups, that are kind of staged to show what the product looks like in different situations. Like I had somebody who was angry because they thought they were getting, I'm trying to find a nice way to say this. They thought they were getting something that was the size of what they saw on their computer screen. Okay, look, I don't know how big it is on your computer screen, but the measurements are in the description. So just make sure that you're reading the description of anything you buy online. It doesn't matter whether it's an individual website or Amazon or Etsy or anywhere. Find the description, read it, make sure that what you think you're getting is in line with what the description says you're going to get. And another tip is that if the description is not very thorough and does not give you details like size or how many you're getting and that kind of thing, don't buy it. Just move on and buy something else that has a good description. The reason that this came up is that one of the members of my program got his first 1-star review. He's got a beautiful shop full of beautiful artwork. I will put the link in the description of this video. You can go check it out. He's done artwork for me before, and it's just really, really nice stuff. But this person was angry because they did not read the description, and they said that in the review. They basically said, I am very tired of people expecting me to read the description to find out what I'm buying. Why do you put words in the description that I have to look for? I don't have time for this. So this person basically, in the review basically says, I am too lazy to look for the description to make sure that I'm getting what I think I'm getting. And even though I'm too lazy to do that, I do have time to go through and write a long diatribe about how I'm so lazy and I don't have time to read descriptions. This makes no sense, but it ends up being a bad review for Robert and, for other sellers. This is not unique to one person. This happens a lot where people complain that they didn't get what they ordered. But if you go back and check the reviews, or check the description, it's right in there. It's right in there, but people just don't read. And this happened to me a lot, that they would order something and they think something else entirely was coming, even though the description was very clear. So look, it's incumbent upon anyone who buys anything online, since you can't be in the store feeling it. You can't look at it. You can't pick it up and hold it. You need to read everything about it before you make the decision to buy. If you do genuinely do that and then you get something different, on Etsy, you can file a purchase protection claim that's not as described. And if it genuinely is not what you ordered, most platforms will refund that. And we have all heard stories of people who got a picture of a drill. There was one recently, a guy ordered a drill on eBay and they sent him a picture of a drill. That's a scammer. Okay. So there's a difference between a scammer who scams someone like that and someone who is just too lazy to take the time to look for the description. Don't be that person. Okay. And if you get scammed, then you can generally file a claim. The platform should refund you. But, for the most part, it's just people not taking the time to read. And we, as sellers, I'm going to speak for every seller now. Please read the description. Please make sure that you know what you're getting. And we're here to help you, but we have to help you after you help yourself. Anyway, that's all. If you have any questions or comments, if you've ever been ripped off, but then you realize that you weren't ripped off and you just didn't read the description, tell me your story. That actually happened to me once. I read the description, but they didn't have the details. Oh, that's the other thing. If you read the description and there's no details, don't order it. I'm not sure if I said that already. If I did, then it's important. But get a good description, read it, know what you're ordering, and everything should work out. All right, I will talk to you later.